We can all agree that EA built homes are ugly, uninspiring, sloppy, but not the good kind of sloppy. This kind of sloppy. But my biggest pet peeve are the floor plans. They make no sense. Why is this dining room way bigger than the kitchen? But it gets even worse with modern homes. Why is this kitchen secluded from the rest of the house? And why does this house look like this? This is a problem. But I think the solution to EA's offenses against modern architecture consists of two rules. Rule number one, the floor plan must make sense. Modern homes are all about convenience and ease of living, so a thorough floor plan is a must. Rule number two, the proportions must be right. Modern homes can heavily focus on being aesthetically pleasing, and proportions play a huge role in the attractiveness of a house. So today I want to see what these two rules can do for us by recreating this house I stole from the internet. This is where the challenge really begins. You see, building super sleek homes in The Sims 4 is not as simple as it looks. Oftentimes, less is more, but sometimes less is just wrong.
Don't let your kids watch it!
Alright people, my name is Angel Rafael Hernandez Garcia Ayuso Alejandro Mendez Calderon Soto, but you can call me Angel, and my mission in life is to obliterate every ugly build in The Sims 4. For this build, I chose one of my favorite lots in the entire game, the 50 by 40 lot located in Del Sol Valley, which just so happens to be my favorite world in the game. I just love the little details that make this world seem more lifelike. You get alleys and driveways and weird corner lots instead of just perfectly placed lots on perfectly manicured grass. And because this house pressed sideways, I thought it would be a perfect fit here. I mean, it was kind of a tight squeeze, but who doesn't love a tight squeeze? By the way, I like my builds to have closets, hallways, garages, mudrooms, pantries, things that are not functional in the game, but just make the home feel more lifelike. After choosing the lot, I simply needed to convert the blueprints from real life to Sims friendly one. I then used those blueprints to violently place down the wall. The idea here is to recreate the floor plan I drew without making mistakes, but apparently I can do something as simple as that. I mistakenly made the butler's pantry too big, which I then corrected off camera because honestly I was too ashamed. It was something I couldn't handle emotionally, but I'm fine.
They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
After my emotional breakdown and placing down the walls to complete the main structure, we ended up with 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms. These are including the master suite. We also got a 3-car garage adjacent to the mudroom, the laundry room, and the kitchen for convenience sake, and a beautifully open concept main living area, all this totaling roughly 1,800 square feet. With the framing now completed, we can see some of the best features of these floor plans. We have side entry garages instead of being at the front of the house, that way the driveway can connect to the back alley, but another benefit of the side entry garages, for me at least, is that the garage doors are hidden away, which helps with maintaining the sleek profile of this home. But really, I'm just a sucker for side-facing garages. You see, I've been working on my real-life build floor plans for a few years now, and after many revisions, the side-facing garage always comes up as you can see here, but that's a video for another day. Maybe to celebrate 1,000 subscribers, I can build my real-life floor plan in The Sims. Oh wait, what the hell happened? Oh, I think that's a subscribe button, which you should consider doing if you're enjoying this video. We're more than halfway to our goal of 500 subscribers before June. It's free for you,
And it gives me the validation I never got from my parents.
Another standout feature of this floor plan is the master suite, which I think is incredible. It's huge, it takes about a third of the livable space in this home. When you enter the master suite, you have a little receiver area that separates the bedroom from the bathroom, and I just love that. I feel like it gives the bathroom kind of like a spa vibe, and right past the master bathroom, you have a huge walk-in closet, which we'll get to see later in the video. Since this world is based off LA, I wanted the landscaping to reflect that, and seeing as how they're in a drought, I thought it would be prudent to not use grass in this lot and instead use succulents and gravel, which require little to no irrigation. This practice is actually called xeriscaping, if I can even pronounce that word. We need to discuss a little bit of the family that lives here. That way we can give this house some personality. So there are 5 total scenes. We have the mom, the dad, and let me tell you, I could just stare at the dad all day. But that would be kind of weird, right? Then there's the 2 children, and lastly, we have the grandma. I'm kidding, this is the grandma. The grandma who's the mom's mom moved in with them a few years ago after her husband died. They didn't necessarily want her to move in, as she's kind of a pothead and has very different views of life than her daughter. Now you're probably wondering, a house like this does not come cheap. So what's the deal with these Sims? Are they embezzling money like Sweet Dear Martha? No, but the truth is boring. The mom is a doctor and the dad is a real estate agent. And truth be told, he could sell me a dumpster and tell me it's a house, and I will just take it. As a realtor, he feels he needs a nice car, so he drives that sweet brand new 2023 Range Rover Sport, and oh my god, it is stunning. And the mom drives a Tesla Model X because it is a big, convenient SUV, which she needs because she's usually driving around with the kids and the grandma. For the grandma, I gave her a red Prius, which is more sensible and I think it matches her quirky vibe. She's kind of a happy-go-lucky lady, she's down to earth, and she's always high, which is legal in Del Sol Valley. The grandma's room is located towards the front of the house, to the right of the foyer, just past this little hallway that has a closet to the right in it. When you enter the grandma's room, you'll see green, a lot of it. I just wanted her space to contrast with the rest of the house and have darker colors and deeper tones. She has a walk-in closet and her own bathroom with a walk-in shower. I didn't really name any of the Sims in this house, so we can just call the girl. Her bedroom is located towards the front of the house, and I love that her room has a little porch out front, which is overlooked by the butler's pantry. And for the color palette, you see, I didn't want to go for the traditional heteronormative, blue is for boys, pink is for girls, but that's actually exactly what happened. It was just such a nice wall color, and I wanted to use like blue or teal accents because they are somewhat complementary colors to pink. And on the other side of her room is her wardrobe. Unfortunately, she does not get a walk-in closet, but she does get her own bathroom, which is not that exciting, so moving on. Now we're in the boys' bedroom, which honestly is just your typical teenage boy bedroom. Nothing exciting here, apart from that he does actually get a walk-in closet. Now taking a look at less exciting rooms, we have the laundry, the mudroom, the storage room, and the main bathroom. On the other side of the kitchen, we have the pantry and the butler's pantry. If you're wondering what the hell is the difference, well, I think the difference is that the butler's pantry has a sink in it and only rich people can really afford to have one. As we make ourselves across the house, you'll see the kitchen, which has a super simple layout, kind of like an open concept galley kitchen with a huge island. And I just really love the openness of this space and how it flows from the kitchen into the dining room. Which, by the way, guys, something we need to discuss is dining tables in the Sims 4. They are so small and they cannot fill out a room. So here I had to use 3 square ones to make a table that fits this space. It turned out okay, but honestly, I would have just loved to use a different table. For the living room, I decided on a huge sectional where they can all spread out during movie night. I also chose dark wood accents for the wall to match the kitchen cabinets and contrast the light flooring and wall color. Then we have the study / office space. This room, I wanted to have a darker, moodier vibe to it. You can see huge built-ins with lots of books on it. In front of that is a small sitting area, and across the room is a desk with an Apple Mac Studio and a printer. Now, we finally are moving to the master suite. In here, I was trying to create a sophisticated look, but overall, it is pretty clean and sharp. So on this side of the room, we have a sitting area by the window, and behind that we have the TV, which looks like a picture frame, but that is actually a TV. It is a custom content piece made by Harry, and I am obsessed with it. And on the other side of the bedroom, you'll just see some art that I put against the wall and some luggage on the floor to make this look lived in. In the bathroom, you'll find a huge walk-in shower with 2 shower heads, a tub, a double vanity, and the toilet is right behind this door. And just past the bathroom, we have a huge walk-in closet that is separated into 2 areas. I would say his and hers, but hey, that's just homophobic. So I decided to use dark built-ins in here to give it a super luxurious vibe, whatever that means. Now the exterior furnishings are not that super exciting because I honestly suck at those, but we do have what is basically an outdoor living room and a smaller secondary seating area by the bar. And guys, by this point, I was just so tired from this build. I actually spent over 20 hours, so I just plopped down a pool that is just a rectangle and basically nothing else. But the most durable touch for the exterior was this. If you remember from the inspiration photo, it had a house number up front, so I just thought I would add that little detail in the game, and I just think it just looks so cute. Now, if you got blue balls because you thought I would be remaking this house, subscribe to my channel as that video will be coming up shortly.